Stop struggling alone with English. Join us today, hit subscribe, and let's flow to fluency together.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, well, we're heading into the kitchen.
That's right. An area familiar to absolutely everyone.
Exactly. We're looking at everyday language about food, cooking, and finding those surprising layers underneath.
You might think words like knife or plate are simple, but there's so much more to them.
That's the plan, our mission today, to give you a really solid grasp of some essential food and kitchen words.
We've sifted through the source material, essential food and kitchen English vocabulary, not just for definitions, but for the why, the insight.
So you can talk about food with, real confidence and maybe appreciate it a bit more too.
Precisely. Quick, thorough knowledge, no getting bogged down.
And we have 10 key words lined up. They cover everything from, the tools you eat with,
to the machines in the kitchen, even how we cook things.
and finishing with that feeling you get when you eat something delicious. So expect some interesting facts along the way.
Definitely. Should be good.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Starting right at the dinner table, the absolute essentials.
The utensils, the tableware.
First up, the knife. The source defines it simply as a tool for cutting food. Basic, right?
Seems basic, but
Yeah.
its importance goes way beyond just slicing your steak, doesn't it?
So, tell us more.
Well, what's fascinating isn't just using it at the table, but how foundational cutting is to almost all food prep, really.
Ah, right. Preparation, too.
Think about it. Before good cutting tools, humans were, tearing at food. A sharp blade. That was a massive leap.
Huge difference, I imagine.
It meant we could process tougher foods, meats, vegetables, make them digestible. It might have even influenced, our evolution, teeth, maybe even brain development.
Wow. From just a simple knife.
So yeah, a tool for cutting food kind of undersells millennia of ingenuity.
That's incredible. And we still see its importance every day, like the example, I use a knife to cut vegetables. Connects right back.
Exactly. Ancient necessity, modern kitchen.
Okay, staying with tools for eating, let's talk about the fork. Defined as a tool with small points used to eat food.
Those small points are the key there.
They seem pretty important. But there's a story behind the fork too, isn't there? It wasn't always around.
Oh, absolutely. If you connect this to the bigger picture, the fork's acceptance was slow, especially in Europe.
Really? Why?
For ages, people used knives, spoons, hands. The fork felt, kind of fussy. Some even thought it was unmanly or too refined.
That's funny to think about now.
Right. But those points, they revolutionized manners, made eating cleaner, easier, especially for tricky things.
Like pasta.
Exactly like pasta.
Okay.
Or slippery vegetables. So its adoption really signaled a shift in, social customs. Dining became more elegant.
I genuinely can't imagine eating spaghetti without one. It really is vital. So that example, she eats pasta with a fork, suddenly feels loaded with history.
It kind of is, yeah. Cultural change on your plate.
Right, let's complete the utensil trio with the spoon, described as a tool with a round end used for soup or rice.
Again, form follows function beautifully here.
How does its shape contrast with the others? What does that tell us?
Well, this raises an important question, right? How do tools adapt? The knife cuts, the fork pierces, but the spoon scoops.
Obvious when you say it.
That round end is perfectly designed for liquids, for small grains like rice, things that a fork just can't handle efficiently.
Prevents mess, gets every bit.
Exactly. It's a simple, elegant solution for specific food textures, shows that ingenuity again.
Makes total sense. You need it for soup, absolutely. I eat soup with a spoon. Simple sentence, essential tool.
Couldn't live without it.
Okay, moving from the tools in our hands to what holds the food. The plate, definition.
Yeah.
A flat dish where we put food.
Seems straightforward enough.
But it's more than just the surface, isn't it? It's like the stage.
That's a great way to put it. What's fascinating here is how the plate communicates, beyond just holding food.
Communicates. How?
Think about presentation. A big, sparse plate in fine dining suggests elegance, right?
Artistry sometimes.
Whereas a full, maybe overflowing plate in another setting might mean generosity, abundance. It also guides portion size.
Portion control, yes.
And it helps with communal eating too,
Yeah.
defining what's shared, what's individual. So yeah, it shapes the whole interaction before you even take a bite.
It really sets the scene. That instruction, please put the food on the plate, it's like the start of the ritual.
It is. Aesthetics, social dynamics, all on that flat dish.
And last in this section, the cup. Defined as a small container for drinks. Feels very fundamental.
It absolutely is. The cup speaks to something even more basic than eating hydration.
Right, drinking.
It's probably one of our earliest bits of technology, really, for carrying and drinking liquids safely. Think about the journey from, like, cupped hands.
To gourds, then pottery.
Exactly. To glass, ceramic. Each step tells a story about materials, about culture.
And it's tied into rituals, too, isn't it?
Deeply. Sharing drinks, ceremonies, just that comforting morning coffee or tea. Holding a cup connects us across time, across cultures. It's warmth, comfort, necessity.
So he drinks tea in a cup. It's simple, but echoes millennia of human habit.
Pretty much, yeah. A universal experience.
All right, great first segment. We've covered the table. Now let's shift focus into the kitchen itself.
The engine room.
Exactly. We're talking about some key machines now, the ones that really enabled modern cooking, modern life.
Could do without, I don't know.
Let's start with the fridge. Definition: a machine that keeps food cold. Seems simple, but wow, the impact.
Oh, monumental impact. If we connect this to the bigger picture, refrigeration is honestly one of the biggest food tech leaps ever.
Bigger than what else?
Well, think about before. Preserving food meant salting, smoking, drying. Methods that changed the food a lot.
Right, pickled things, salted meat.
Exactly. The fridge just keeps it cold, extends shelf life massively, reduces food poisoning hugely.
And allows for more variety.
Tremendous variety.
Yeah.
Fresh milk, meat, produce available year-round, not just seasonally. It enabled global food chains. Totally reshaped diets, economies.
A quiet revolution, like you said, just sitting there in the kitchen. And that sentence, the milk is in the fridge, it implies so much convenience, so much global trade, really.
It really does. Modern life in a nutshell.
Okay, next machine, the stove. Defined as a machine used for cooking food with heat.
The heart of the cooking process for many.
So it's not just heat, is it? It's about changing the food.
Transformation, exactly. What's fascinating here is how the stove harnesses heat's power, from ancient fires to modern stoves.
Induction, gas, electric.
Right. It's always been central to making raw stuff edible, palatable, safe. Heat unlocks flavors, breaks down tough bits, kills germs.
It enables all kinds of cooking methods.
Countless methods: baking, simmering, frying. Everything relies on that controlled heat. Its evolution maps our understanding of food science, really.
So not just a machine, but a stage for transformation.
A culinary stage, yeah, where ingredients become meals.
And you feel that when you hear, "My mother cooks rice on the stove," it's the center of activity, turning grains into comfort food.
Absolutely, the hub of the kitchen.
Okay, we've done tools, we've done machines. Now let's get into the actions, the art of cooking itself.
The verbs.
Yes. Some fundamental techniques. Starting with boil. It means to cook food in hot water. Sounds basic.
It is basic, but that's its strength. This raises an important question. Why is boiling so universal?
Good question. Why?
Because it's incredibly versatile and effective. Cooking in hot water, it tenderizes tough things, vegetables, meats.
Makes potatoes or pasta edible.
Right. And crucially, it makes food safe, kills pathogens, it's gentle, cooks evenly, foundational everywhere. Boiling water for tea, cooking grains, soups.
It's everywhere.
Proof that the simplest methods are often indispensable, profound even.
And we use it all the time, often without thinking. I boil eggs for breakfast. Simple, daily, fundamental.
Can't get much more basic or essential.
Okay, now let's shift gears slightly. Still cooking with heat, but moving from water to oil. Let's unpack fry.
Frying.
Defined as to cook food in hot oil. What makes this distinct from boiling?
Well, cooking in hot oil introduces a whole different world of texture and flavor. Oil gets much hotter than water.
Right, higher temperature.
And it transfers heat really fast. That gives you crispiness, that lovely browning, the Maillard reaction.
A delicious brown crust.
Exactly. And often a richer flavor. It's about speed, developing complex flavors, that satisfying crunch. Very different from boiling's tenderness.
Different results, different sensory experience.
Totally. Think tempura versus boiled vegetables. Or fried chicken versus poached. Frying delivers that indulgence.
It certainly does. And the example, they fry potatoes to make chips or fries.
Yeah.
Captures that perfectly. Pure deliciousness through frying.
Can't beat good chips.
Okay, we've journeyed through tools, machines, methods. Now we arrive at the grand finale.
The culmination.
The word that brings it all together, taste, defined as the flavor you feel when eating food.
The flavor you feel. That's key.
It's not just a chemical reaction, is it? It's the whole point.
In many ways, yes. What's fascinating here is how taste connects the tools, the heat, the methods back to us, our personal experience.
Subjective.
Very subjective. And it's more than just sweet, sour, salty, bitter, umami. Smell plays a huge role. Temperature, texture.
Memories, too.
Absolutely. Memories, culture. It's the ultimate feedback. It guides what we like, what we seek out, evokes emotion.
Without taste, cooking would be just functional.
Pretty much meaningless, arguably. Taste is the reward, the pleasure, the connection.
The moment of truth, like I said. The cake tastes sweet. That's not just information, it's pure experience. Joy, maybe?
Exactly. The perfect end to our culinary vocabulary journey.
Wow, that was genuinely enlightening. Okay, quick recap of our 10 words.
Let's do it.
We had knife, fork, spoon, plate, cup the table essentials.
And the kitchen workhorses, fridge and stove,
followed by the cooking actions, boil and fry.
and wrapping it all up with taste.
It really shows how much meaning is packed into these everyday words, doesn't it?
It does. Hopefully that came through clearly.
So now for you listening, it's your turn.
Right. Time to make it stick. As the source material suggests, using the words is key.
What should they do?
Just choose one word, any of the 10 we discussed, and try making your own sentence. Say it in your head, say it out loud.
Just a quick, simple action.
Exactly. That active use really helps embed new vocabulary. Makes it yours.
Great advice. Well, fantastic work today, everyone. You didn't just learn 10 words.
Hopefully you gained a richer sense of their background, their importance.
Yeah, their history, how they work, why they matter. We hope this deep dive felt practical, maybe a bit fun too.
And enriching. Connecting language to life.
So, as you go about your day now, maybe pay a little more attention to these words.
Yeah, notice them. See how they're the building blocks for so much conversation, so many experiences, everywhere.
They unlock stories, really.
They do. Which brings up a final thought, maybe. A question for you to ponder.
Oh, go on.
What other word, these really simple, everyday words might also hold a whole universe of meaning that we just skim over, that we rarely stop to explore?
That's a great question to leave us with. What hidden depths are in other common words?
Something to think about.
Definitely. Well, thank you for joining us on this particular deep dive into food in the kitchen. It's been fascinating.
A pleasure.
We really look forward to our next journey of discovery with you. Until then, keep noticing, keep exploring.